deadly hours of prayer. Now, I'm going to be showing you 2 deadly hours of prayer. I just want you to stay with me. Don't be in a hurry to go. Write it down quickly. 2 deadly hours of prayer. I want you to go to my office and bring the other clock, the one this side. 2 deadly hours of prayer. Say after me, 2 deadly hours of prayer. Yes, they are very deadly. But the other 2 are not as deadly as the 2. In fact, I will tell you the difference between these 2 and the other 2. Now, as a believer, this thing I'm telling you, I think I did a research of it. Hold it. Now, you cannot see it. Now, if you look at the time, you will find 12. You will find 3. You will find 6. And you will find 9. 3 of us. Now, these are specific timing. The one is still important. The 4 is still important. The 5 is still important. But there is a specific thing about 12. There is something specific about 3. There is something specific about 6. There is something specific about 9. These are not just numbers you see. You know, they did the time and they make this other one bold. Because there is something it stands for. You don't know. Now, you can see the 12 is very bold. You see the 3 is very bold. You see the 6 is very bold. And the 9. But the others are not bold. So what is he telling you? Let's find out. Write it down quickly. Let's start from number 1. 2 deadly hours of prayer. Number 1 is 12 in the midnight and 12 in the day. 12 in the midnight and 12 in the midday are deadly hours of prayer. 12 in the midnight and 12 in the midday are deadly hours of prayer. As a matter of fact, if any believer can cleave to this time, no one can defeat you in life. No power you cannot undertake. No storms that can be weighing. "12 in the midnight." Now, from this particular 12, it becomes dangerous. Very dangerous. Every powers, every demonic forces operate from the hours of 12. So once it is 12, they operate. 12, they operate. That's why once you are watching a movie, it starts clocking 12. There is a deep sleep that comes. In between 1, 2, there's a very deep sleep. 2, 3, there's a deadly sleep that comes. Because of that's a deadly hour where power change hand, where destiny are trade, where things of the underworld operate. So 12 p.m. and 12 a.m. is a very deadly hour. From that 12, you will see people coming out to make enchantment, incantation, going for meeting. That is when you see them flying to their meeting. Because that's the hour of service. It's a deadly hour. Number 2, second deadly hours of prayer is 3 a.m. to 3 a.m. in the midnight and 3 a.m. in the midday. 3 a.m. in the midnight and 3 a.m. in the midday. Very dangerous hour. The second one is 3 a.m. Every meeting from this particular time is being concluded. Every kinds of meeting in the secret is completed between this time. Between this 3 o'clock, it's been completed. Because they must not stay more than 3, 4, they have to return back. So they get 1 hour sleep from 6. We'll talk about 6. But from this 3, it's a very dangerous hour. So 3, 12, and 3 are the most deadly hours of prayer. If any Christian can engage in prayer on this particular period, you see, that thing you think is a problem dies. Because at that point, you control forces that comes to visit. At that point, you control force that is operating. That's the time they operate. As of this particular 12 to 3, that is the hour of operation. In your father's house, in your mother's house, in the street, in your territory, in your compound. No time exceeds this particular time. No time exceeds it. It's a very dangerous word. Hour. So if you want to become a Christian who commands authority, you must engage your prayer life from 12 p.m. from 12 a.m. to 12 p.m. And you must, if you want to flow in the midnight, from 12 to 3. No power can, no. And they all return back to their meeting. So each time you are always praying, you are always destroying that meeting. That's the time these things happen. The Bible says when men slept, the hour they slept, from this period to this period, they didn't sleep too much. It was these few hours, these 1, 2, 3, 4 hours. From 12 to 3, they slept. And the Bible said the enemy came. So it's a very deadly hour. And you know, this particular hour is when sleep is always sweet. If you understand this hour, devil can't cheat you again. It does feel like when they say do midnight prayer, well, it's midnight prayer, Father. It's a deadly hour. If you don't have mind, when praying by 12, don't come out outside. If you don't have mind, when you are praying, when you're what? In the midnight, by 12, don't come out. But that's a deadly, that's a very deadly hour of prayer. If you want to know if people operate in the night, by 12. By 12. Is when that is the hour. Now I'm going to tell you a mystery behind 9 and 6. From 6 a.m. in the morning to 9 p.m. There is a connection between 12 a.m., 3 a.m., and 6 a.m. and 9 p.m. There is a very strong connection. Now listen very carefully. What happened? The meeting that went on in 12 p.m., 12 a.m., 3 a.m. manifests in 6 a.m. and 9 p.m. It's a deep one. So, if your name was taken to a shrine, from that a.m., 3 a.m. manifest from 6 a.m., 9 p.m. So 6 and 9 are manifest. 3 is the process, the making of the process. Oh God. It's a mystery. It's a mystery. Why some of you are prayerless because you pray in the wrong hour. Try and pray by 12. That's how she had that encounter. It was a midnight prayer. If she prayed that prayer in the daytime, she wouldn't have had that kind of dream. Nothing would make her have, because that is the hour of manifestation. So what happens spiritually start manifesting physically. So there's no time like proceed. But what exactly happened was what was already happening. So happening. So some of you engage in the wrong hour of prayer. Six. There is a good time to sleep and there is a bad time to sleep. 12, 3. If you can capture these two pillars, forget about 6 and 12. Anchor 12 and anchor 3. Forget about the rest. You will control what's happened. You will control it. It's 12. 12. And the conclusions end what the stamp ends by 4. That's why if you are sensitive, maybe after all night you're going back, you'll be seeing some bed returning back. Watch the you see 3. Nothing exceeds, because from 4 you have to return back. If anything should meet you, if light should meet you, you will not go again. Nothing makes you go. That is why if you're a deliverance person, once a spirit manifests inside the person's body, it have a limited time it stays. If he exceeds that time, he dies. Mostly in the midnight. Just tie him rope. Keep one side. Nobody will tell him to run. If 6 meet him there, he's dead. If 6 should meet him there, he's not coming back. So anywhere he went, 6 meet him there, he's not coming back to his body. That's how you see some people go, say he's dead. So if they go out from this 12, that's why they are very conscious of time. So the moment they go, you are return back. Because if 4, 5, the last one, 6 meet you, not if you meet you, you are dead. That's why I see some witch hanging in the up. They ran out of time. And nothing in this world can free them. No power. Even their own God's father can't free them again. Are we together in the house? So that's why the people cannot come. You have